out in the route, but it means they're going to have Sorrell one-on-one against Bosa. Not bad initially, but not good enough.
99.
At least 6 times he mentioned 99 and how he wreaks havoc. They're trying to set up a screen.
All day he's been making an impact here and there, but
this is a great twist on this side. Watch, Von Miller's coming underneath Ed Oliver right there. He gets inside Ed Ingram.
Here's Mike McGlinchey in here. Watch the hit that he takes. Wham! And just right back into Garoppolo.
TJ Watt, we talked about the matchup right here. Ramczyk, TJ Watt. Watch the inside, right? Go to punch the inside. Slap that inside away.
He has the unenviable task of Nick Bosa, but he has been battling over there. Bosa wins that one.
Left shoulder, just the edge there of the center Bozeman, and look how he locks him up.
Remember when Bill Parcells used to scream on the sideline, that's why you lift all them weights. Right there, so you can grab a guy by his t-shirt. Sometimes you draw 2 blocks to you and it sets up someone else. The inside spin takes a second.
Being able to be physical and then being able to chase and make plays like this. That's a running back.
People running at Khalil Mack because usually he builds the Great Wall of China over there. It is very difficult. Bosa almost took out the next quarterback here in Chase Daniel, and so he sort of gets pushed down around the edge.
His battles more than anyone, including Aaron Donald this year. 25% of the time, you can't go one-on-one with him, and he just bull rushes right past Taylor.
And in comes Brad. Well, Bradley Pinion's going to come in to punt.
How about the strength of Derek Brown and then chases Mariota, who...
It's really, Mike, you hit on it earlier. It's just the relentless effort, really, of Bosa that makes it happen. A little assist to Jordan Willis, who was coming from the other side as well.
Just a war daddy. Just a war daddy. This is what he did in college all the time to offensive line.
One of the problems with a naked bootleg is, I did mention it was a naked bootleg, right? Nobody's blocking Khalil Mack. That's one of those when you step in.
Plays where they like to use the double team. Watch how he handles this double team and just is able to split through it. Not only is he holding up those blocks from getting up to the linebacker, but once they start to climb.
we'll see what the call is.
Holding. Offense, number 60. That penalty's declined. The result of the play is 4th down.
And so it is a hold.
But then at the bottom of the scrap, the Broncos are able to rip it away. And
that's just one of those things you don't really want to bootleg to Von Miller. He's too athletic. He's right off the hip of TJ Hawkinson. Eyes on the quarterback.
Number, if you go through his numbers, that is the one that does not look great. Playing under, they've got 3 on this side that are rushing. So that means one-on-one on the rookie inside here, Zion Johnson. And you're going to see Omenihu just give him the double arm swipe.
Look at this, using the old water ski technique. Water skiing right down the line. Whew. And a little WW.
At one time, he went by that nickname. Well, there's no movement at all. See Josh Sweat, Charles Leno, the left tackle. It's one-on-one, no help to him. And Sweat, who is having an outstanding season, he just beats him with a speed rush. Heineke doesn't feel him at all.
I think it's a touchdown. You're going to see here working on Elton Jenkins off the left side, the left guard. He just beats him on an outside move. But take a look here.
And the Colts will try for 3.
Crosby with his effort. Ryan passed up an opportunity to a completion in the flat, trying to get a drag route. There was a rub route underneath.
The interior guys making all the plays late 4th quarter and early here in overtime. You're that close to the line. We've seen so many times you get that push from behind. There comes C.J. Ham. What a great job by that Bills down front.
The previous play is under review.
Playoff football, these are huge. You see right there.
Fatukasi was the one on the edge, running a tight hoop right here. And go ahead and sack the football. Don't worry about sacking the quarterback.
For their defense today.
Yeah, they certainly have gotten a lot of penetration right here in passing, even though, your Harris.
For himself is one of the top run stuffers inside in the National Football League. He's slippery. He's going
to come off the edge right here, and you watch the spin move inside, gets him with that back elbow. That's a great job by Caden because he's going to pick, and that's all they're trying to do. He's not even rushing. You see how he hits more right there?
Chubb got traded a couple of weeks ago. Randy Gregory's on injured reserve. Who's going to be the outside pressures?
They want Ingram coming off, or Chubb off of one side, Ingram on the other side, and look at what they do to both of these tackles. You get two edge rushers. Look at what Ingram does. He just drives Conklin back.
He's going up against Christian Darrisaw, number 71, one of the better tackles. He's trying to shove him out of the way. Look at his balance.
Elijah Molden, number 24, comes, but he comes a little bit inside. But even with that force, I think Russell Wilson could feel him, and then the defensive line just continued, got after him. Russell Wilson not able to escape.
But watch in the middle, Jones right here. He's going to absolutely make Sheriff whiff. And once that happens, now you got to go outside, and Dunlap meets you.
Number 45, who just blew this play up, taking him all the way back.
Watch Phillips here, and then Chubb is coming from this side. Look at what Phillips is able to do, first of all, on that right side. Christian Wilkins, he's coming up in the middle, and then you get Bradley.